out of this ball game. You know, one pass could put this back in perspective.
All right, 1st and 10 Bulldogs now at their own 16. And whereas we had some momentum going in at halftime, Chapel Hill now has it after their score. So the Bulldogs got to do something here. Need to move the football. Bogan shoots is under center. And here goes the handoff to Pipkin. No, Bogan shoots with a fake, and he throws it, and it's dropped by Cage. Dropped by Cage out in the left flat.
He tried to run before he caught it, and it hit his hands, and he had already turned upfield, and he dropped it. So I don't know how many drop passes that is tonight, but I'm sure it's getting up there now.
I'd have to say, Mark, you know, that the one thing about this year's team that, as opposed to last year's team, other than Ed Pope's performance in the first half of that Jacksonville game, we have not had, you know, as reliable receivers, just to be quite honest, as Jalen Claiborne and Cortland Ware were last year, at least not so far. All right, Bogan shoots under center, especially drop passes tonight and some last week. Here's a handoff to Pipkin, pretty good hole to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, almost broke it. One man tripped him up at the 38-yard line, or he would have gone the distance.
Oh, man, he's just been one or two steps. That's happened in the first game against Jacksonville. He looks like he's got a little cramp, so we're going to bring somebody else in to run the ball. But he's probably got a pretty good night going himself so far.
All right, Bulldogs have it now at their own 38-yard line. Bogan shoots under center. That gets us out of a little bit of a hole. We've now got D.K. Callaway, the junior running back, in there, standing back behind Bogan shoots, and we are forced to call a timeout. We'll take a break here at Bulldog Stadium with Carthage trailing 21-7.
I'm Danny Cole with Marshall Toyota. Looking for a good used car? Check out our great selection of Toyota certified used vehicles with financing as low as 2.9%. These vehicles carry a 160-point inspection to Toyota's strict conditions and standards, include a 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty, 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, 1-year roadside assistance, Carfax history report, and price to fit any budget. New or used, we've got them every day at Marshall Toyota.
Hello, this is Melinda Leslie with Copper Falls & Company, a full-service jewelry and gift store located on the Carthage Square. We also buy gold and silver. Gold has never been this high. Take advantage of the high prices. Come by to see us. Let us weigh your gold and silver, make you an offer. You're under no obligation. I'd be scared to mail my precious jewelry to some stranger or go see one in a motel room. When you come into Copper Falls & Company, you know us. We've been your trustworthy hometown jewelers for over 20 years. Why not sell your gold, take a trip, enjoy life? It's way too short. Give us a call at 903-693-9944.
Carthage forced to use a timeout. That's our first of the half. Chapel Hill has all three of theirs remaining. The ball is on the left hash. Carthage 1st and 10 at their own 38, trailing 21-7. Here's a play-action fake. Bogan shoots, wants to throw it. Now he's under pressure. He's going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, pick up some running room, and he has a loss of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, they had a linebacker rushing from the outside and made him go up into the pocket. But you're right, Larry, about that point you just made. We were spoiled last year. We had two wideouts that could get separation from a defensive back. And this year we've dropped a lot. But last year when Anthony would let the ball go, we would get a separation from the defender at that
good point.
And this year we haven't got anybody.
And you're exactly correct. Not only have we've had some balls drop, but we haven't had that separation. That's a good point. All right, Bogan shoots in the gun. He wants to throw it under heavy pressure, gets loose from one man, throws it downfield, and throws it out of bounds under heavy pressure.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that. He was getting rushed. They're coming after him now, knowing that he's a sophomore quarterback. And we have a flag on the field, though, that may be post. It may give us a first down because that's coming from the other side of the field. And there was nobody out there offensively. So let's see what happens here. 3:57 left. It's showing that it's against us. Let's see.
Chapel Hill thinks it's against Carthage. Here's the referee.
Field on the pass. It's a 5-yard penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
An illegal pass. I'm not for sure what that.
That's Dustin. What do you think about what happened, Dustin?
Dustin, he wasn't beyond the line of scrimmage, was he? I know that wasn't the case.
There was a lineman downfield, and Blake's going to come back out. He's got a cut on his throwing hand, so we're going to go in there with Jalen Allison on 3rd and 15. So we'll be out with Caleb, our starting quarterback, right now until he gets his finger wrapped up.
Okay.
Good. This kid gets a chance to play. Let's see what happens. I'm sure they're going to hand the ball off at this point because he hadn't been in a game yet in a situation other than at the end of the Jacksonville game.
Ineligible downfield on the offense has been declined, brings up 3rd down.
Okay, so incomplete pass, and so they declined the penalty. Now making it 3rd down and 10. And in to replace Bogenschutz is Jalen Allison, a junior. And Allison straight drop back, wants to throw it. Here comes a big rush. We try to go with the screen. It's incomplete. A late hit by Chapel Hill. And the referee or the head linesman's not going to call it. Scott Surratt wanted to call there.
Well, we were trying to screen there and had it set up, looked like pretty decent, but to no avail. So she'll punt now with 3:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. We trailed 21-7. We played pretty good against the number 1 ranked team in the state, I think.
All right, Bulldogs going to kick it away now at our 38. And this has not been one of our strong suits tonight, punting it. Here's a snap back to Gonzalez. Gets off a better kick this time. It's a line drive kick, however, and they're going to have a chance to return it. Boy, we've got great coverage there by the Bulldogs on a line drive kick, and we down him immediately.
And line drive kicks sometimes burn you because they get there so fast. Your coverage hadn't had time to get down there, and but so far, both line drive kicks he has done, we were there right on the coverage. So we're look at the old defense again and try to get him to play ball.
Chapel Hill 1st and 10 at their own 35 now, leading 21-7, 3:39 to go in the 3rd quarter.
It's their worst field position in a long time.
Kincaid, the quarterback, in the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Reagan coming to the right, and he is wrapped up. That's going to be a loss. Reagan wrapped up for a loss that time. Phillip Burns was in there on the tackle, among others.
Trent Jackson was the one who led the charge, though. He made the first hit, and then everybody come and joined the party.
Reagan loses 3 then. That takes it back to the 32. 2nd and 13 for Chapel Hill at their own 32. Ball is on the right hash. 3:08 to play in the 3rd quarter. Chapel Hill up 21-7. Dogs need a big play here. Need a defensive stand. Snap back to Kincaid. He's going to run with it himself. And he is going to pick up about 5 yards. Picks up the 3 that they lost on the preceding play plus 2 more.
Trent Jackson again. Trent's playing his position very well tonight. He stayed at home, and his job was to get the quarterback, and he did. So they're in a 3rd and long.
Now it's 3rd and 8 for Chapel Hill. Big play for the Bulldogs here to force a punt by Chapel Hill and get it back. And Chapel Hill's pace of getting off play is not quite as quick on this drive as on their previous drive where they scored. All right, now a wide out to the right goes motion left. Kincaid's going to be in the gun to take the snap. Twins to each side. Snap back to Kincaid. He wants to throw it to the left. Now he's rolling to the right. He throws it. It's caught, and he goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line, shy of the 1st down marker. He needed 8, and he got about 6.
Yeah, that's right. Right at the sidelines. He stepped out like Drew Pearson used to. Just catch it and step out of bounds, but they're going to punt it. Well, we don't know that they're going to punt it, but they've got the punt team on. With 2:08 left in the 3rd quarter. We trail 21-7.
So it's 4th and 2 for Chapel Hill late in the 3rd quarter. And because he went out of bounds, the clock stopped with 2:08. Here comes a flag, and let's see. It's going to be against Chapel Hill.
Legal substitution. Had a kid running off there at the end, so he was in the huddle, so that's going to march him back another 5. And if they were going to fake it, it may change it right now. So we're going to put our punt receiving team in now. We had Pope back deep just in case.
It was 4th down and 2. So it's now 4th and 7. Michi Bowman's going to go back. He's going to be the only deep man that we have on this punt by Chapel Hill.
We need a special teams play right here, Larry.
Yep. A block would be nice. Or a high snap. Let's go with a high snap.
Or a run back. That really pumps.
Or that. Here is a low snap. He gets it off. Line drive kick. Michi's going to have a chance to return it at his own 27 to the 30 and to the 32. 5-yard return.
Man, when he got the ball, looked up, there were 5 Chapel Hill Bulldogs surrounding him. There was no blocking. I don't know what their deal was, but 2:01 left here in the third quarter. We trailed 21-7, but we have the ball.
Carthage 1st and 10 at their own 32. Okay, Dustin, give us your gauge on the temperature down there on the field. What's it like on the sideline? What's the team looking like?
Oh, it's cool. There's a little bit of a breeze blowing in from the north. It's probably in the probably low 80s.
What's our temperature?
It's been kind of hard to really tell how cool it is, but it feels like it's in low 80s. It's nice like it was in Lindale. Slight breeze, but we need to get something going here in offense, get back in this game. We only got 2 minutes left in the third quarter and the fourth, so we need a score here.
Okay, here's Bogan shoots, wants to throw it, going over the sideline, incomplete, intended for Clint Cage. Actually, what I was asking was, what's the demeanor of the team? What are they like right now? Are they down, up, or what?
Well, it's about medium. I think the defense is, definitely keep us in the game. They're getting stops and stops that we need. But offense, we're just struggling tonight. We're fumble, botch, little punt, fumble there, and an interception. Kind of get something going on offense, then we kind of stall out, kind of like last week. But we need to get something going here.
That was another drop pass.
2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Bogan shoots under center. And here's the handoff, goes to Pipkin. Pipkin left side, got a little bit of running room, but then it closes up. It's going to be a gain of 3 after the 35.
Yeah, that guy right there made a good hit on him and drug him down as good as I've seen anybody drag him down tonight. He put his shoulder pads on him, but Cage more than likely should have had that pass a while ago. I mean, it hit his hands, and like he didn't stretch out. Like them alligator arms and licks may be coming back to haunt him now.
3rd down and 7 for Carthage. 3rd and 7 at our 35-yard line. All right, and Bogan shoots. After the cut has been wrapped, now snap back to him in the gun. He's going to go left. This one's caught by the sophomore. No, he drops it. Thought the sophomore Rutherford caught it, but he dropped it. Another drop pass, and that one right in his arms. Should have had it, and we are going to be forced to kick it again.
I think we're getting close to 10 passes that have been dropped now. It's getting... That's right. The receiving crew this year is
6.
Young. 6?
Yeah, 6 right out there.
All right. Well, that's more than 5. So that's too many.
Yeah, they're in critical downs, as far as, getting a first down. We've had about 4 of those 6 that were critical downs.
Okay, now we're missing someone on the punt team. We're missing one of the blockers.
We'll tell we got
one of the protectors. And we get someone out there quickly. We still got some time left on the play clock. Luckily, we still got 10 seconds left. Now we've got 7. And here's a head-high snap back to Gonzalez. He gets it off, and that hits one of our players. It's going downfield, and it hits one of our guys in the back, or we would have gotten some more roll on that one.
It's just nothing's going right for us. Every little thing that should go some half and half is going against us tonight.
All right, Chapel Hill will have it at their 44. And as we near the end of the third quarter here, there's no doubt about it. Our 22-game home winning streak dating back to Martin Stadium is in serious jeopardy. And certainly our undefeated record here at Bulldog Stadium. All right, snap back to Kincaid. We need a big play here. Handoff goes to Reagan. Reagan over the left side. He's across the 45. And is to about the 48-yard line for a gain of about 4.
Jerry Graves on the tackle. That's the first time I called his name tonight.